In this example number 4, we are going to calculate the number of moles from masses or molecules. In this first example, calculate the number of moles present in 0.63 grams of nitric acid. The formula of nitric acid is hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen 3. So the first thing that we need to calculate is how much is the molar mass of the nitric acid, which I did here. Hydrogen 1 time, nitrogen is 14 because it's the mass in the periodic table, and oxygen times 3 because it appears 3 times. That is going to give me 63 grams per mole. So 1 mole of nitric acid is equals to 63 grams of nitric acid, and it's going to have this amount of molecules. Now we need to calculate the number of moles, so I'm going to put my X here. And they are giving me the mass, so I'm going to put 0.63 grams of nitric acid here. So again, my X will be 0.63 divided times 1 divided by 63. So my X, remember the units, is 1 mole of nitric acid times 0.63 grams of nitric acid, HNO3, divided by 63 grams of nitric acid. Grams go with grams, and X will be 0.63 divided by 63 moles of nitric acid is equals to 0.01 mole of nitric acid. Now, be careful with this because it's a very common mistake in some students that they put the bigger number first. It's going to be 0.63 divided by 63, 0.01. Okay? In the second example, for calculating the number of moles, we are going to talk about the number of molecules present. So, the first thing is, it says that we need to calculate the number of moles of chlorhydric acid or hydrochloric acid that are present in a sample containing 3.01 times 10 to the 10th molecules. We know the relationship is always the same. 1 mole of chlorhydric acid equals to the molar mass, which we calculated here, 35.5 plus 1, 36.5 grams of hydrochloric acid, equals to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of hydrochloric acid. In this case, it says calculate the number of moles. I'm going to put my X here, and are present in a sample containing this amount of molecules. So here I'm going to put 3.01 times 10 to the 10 molecules of hydrochloric acid. Of course, we are not going to use the mass in this case, so X will be the same as multiplying these two numbers and divided by this number here. So my X will be 1 mole of hydrochloric acid times 3.01 times 10 to the 10 molecules of hydrochloric acid divided by 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of hydrochloric acid. Molecules go with molecules. The number of moles is what we are calculating. That is what they asked us before. So X will be the same as, this is 1 times this number is the same. So 3.01 exponential 10 divided by 6.02 exponential 23rd is 5 times 10 to the negative 14 moles of hydrochloric acid. It's not molecules, it's moles.